Hi, I'm Pattu from freefincal. I've talked about how AMCs keep frequently changing the expense ratios, especially in the direct plan of mutual funds. And this is a case of 100% increase in the total expense ratio in the last quarter of the financial year 2019-2020 in Mirae Asset Equity Hybrid Fund. While reviewing this fund, I had talked about its low expense ratio and I had warned investors that it will not be low for a long time. um, we'll see what happened now. So this is what you get when you actually track the fact sheets of the fund, and the red is the expense ratio of the direct plan. The blue dots is the AUM. The AUM is in the right scale, and the black is the expense ratio of the regular plan. You can see that the expense ratio of the regular plan, of the direct plan when the fund started was fairly high. It was about 1.2, 1.1%, and it dropped down to about 0.5%, went up all the way up again to 1%, then dropped drastically down to about 0.4%, went all the way down to 0.3, 0.35, something like that. And then you can see that is, gradually it's in the last quarter of the financial year, of the past financial year, it has gone up. And this increase, that is, you're tracking it once a month, that increase could correspond to the fall in AUM. So they are compensating for the fall in AUM by the increased TER. Now, but then SEBI has mandated that the AMC should publish their TER daily. If you look at the TER movements daily from the 1st of December 2019, you see a slightly different picture. And in this picture, this is the TER, the red axis, which is on the left. The red line corresponds to the red axis, the blue line to the blue axis. The blue is the regular plan TER, the red is the direct plan TER. Notice that for the regular plan, more or less, there are not much of a change, but then for a few days in May, there is a small increase from 1.9% to 2.15, 2.1 plus percent, and then it drops back. I don't know why they have to do it. It's really baffling why these things happen. I mean, I think SEBI should mandate that these reasons should be provided to unit holders. It's just not on that they just keep. Look at the fluctuations in this. It's just unacceptable. Now, coming to the direct plan, which is on the red axis here, 0.3%, then it shot up to about 0.49% or so, then it shot up to 0.6364%, then it fell down after in the start of the new financial year to about 0.4%, but it's so from the initial 0.3%, it's a little bit more to 0.4%. If you actually look at the percentage change with respect to the 1st December value, then you can see in January it shot up by 60%, and towards the end of the financial year it shot up by 105, 106%. That's more than twice an increase. And I've actually calculated from 1st December, 1 month before the start of the last quarter, because from December in January it actually fell down. So if I actually calculate the TER change from 1st January, it could even be worse than 100%. And then it has fallen down sharply from 105, 106%. It falls down sharply to about 20%, 25% increase with respect to the value on December 12th. It's just, I mean, I don't understand what is happening. I mean, what are they doing? Why do they needed some, it looks like they needed some chunk of money towards the end of the financial year, whatever for. I don't want to speculate. You can guess what they want to do with it. I don't want to guess. It's just not acceptable, such frequent changes, and I think SEBI is not doing anything about it. These guys are blatantly saying, according to SEBI regulations, we are disclosing the TER, and they change it to whatever they want. This is just not acceptable. I think SEBI should do something about it and limit the number of expense ratio changes. At the very least, it should be kept in a band. It's a small band. If it is mandatory to change it, it should be kept in a small band. Such drastic changes should be avoided. And if they're going to do some drastic changes, it has to be done once a year or maybe twice a year, and it should be done as a change in fundamental attribute, with the investor allowed to exit the fund without any load. This is just not on. Thank you. Bye bye.